Welcome back. Today's video is going to be making some homemade wine. We've already got some started, so we're going to make some more just to show you how we do it. Let's jump into the video. So the first most important thing is not to use dirty jars, so make sure you clean it out. The bottle brush and hot soapy water, and here's one we've already cleaned. Next step, fill it with cold water. And fill it right up to the very top. Like so. And the next step is sterilizing. So this is the most important steps. If you do not have clean equipment, you are going to get yourself into a lot of bother and making your wine toxic. And we're going to use these sterilizing tablets that are used for sterilizing baby bottles, and it says for every 2 litres use 1 tablet. There's about 4.5 litres, and so we want to use 2 tablets. We're going to leave that by the time it says 15 minutes. We're going to leave that for 15 minutes and we'll rinse it out. We'll come back. While we're waiting, we're going to get the rest of our equipment sterilised. I'm going to need a funnel, so I'm going to put that in there. Alright, you're meant to use corks with a little bit of apparatus on it called a airlock or a bubbler, but funds being limited, so we've got these latex balloons. We're going to chuck them in there, and we're going to do a poor man's bubbler. So just get some water, nice lukewarm water. I'm going to sterilise these in a bowl the same amount of time, and we get on to making some wine. Right, let's fill this water up. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Follow us on all our social medias: Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. When we get to 1,000 followers, we'll start doing some more giveaways. If the social media account's already at 1,000, the next milestone would be 5,000, and then 10,000 as it all progresses. Now we're going to put 1 tablet in. Get our sterilising tablets, which we're going to need to get some more before we bottle it up, but that's a week's away yet. So put 1 tablet in there, like so, and we're going to leave that for 15 minutes to sterilise the balloons. and the funnel. While we do that, we're going to get on with making some wine. Where we're using fresh fruit, we're going to cut it up, put it into here, reduce it down into a juice before we put it into the demi-johns, which are the big jars there that we're sterilising. Easier way to do it is to use fruit juice and then do the next steps from there. But we've got some fresh fruit, so we're just going to get it into the pan and carry on from there. Right, so we've got our 3 flavours we're choosing. First one, some frozen mango. So you can get that. I'm going to chuck that into the saucepan, just there. But so it doesn't burn, I would add water like I did in the last lot, but we want to make some sweet white wine, so we're going to add some of this. Which is grape juice. That's the mango one in, ready to reduce. So get some grape juice into these other pans so it can start. There we go. Make sure to recycle. And now first one I'm going to do is fresh fruit is apricots. So all our apricots. All like that. Got to taste the apricots, haven't we? Good apricot. Taste the fruit, make sure it's good. Right, and the way I do this, I move the fruit, not the knife. And then I just twist the fruit and remove the stone, like so. And we're just going to slice this up into smaller pieces and get it chucked in there. Okay, so we're going to do that for the rest of these apricots and we'll come back. Right, so now we've got our apricots in, softening up, reducing down with the grape juice. So it's really lovely and sweet, it's just what we want. We've also got over the back, just find me other wooden spoon, there we go. We've got our mango. That smells really good, I like the mango. So next, we've done apricot, we've done mango. Next is going to be peach. And same as before, we're going to slice the peaches in half, take out the stone, cut them up and put them in the grape juice to try and get another different flavoured white wine. So I'm going to cut these peaches up and get them in the juice. So let's carry on with this. Right, the next step is just let it get to juice with pulp in it, much like the apricots have already. So the apricots can be put over to the side to cool down to room temperature. Right, the mango pieces are getting there. It's a little bit longer. And I'll just get another spoon. For the peaches. And we've got two different types of peaches. We've got flat peaches and we've got regular peaches. So I'm just going to wait for them to cook a little bit. Once we've let them cook and cool down, we're going to go in there with the masher just to get any extra big bits smushed up, ready to go into the bottles. Right, so let's get on with this and get to the next bit. And like I said before, the most important thing is cleanliness and sterilising everything. So we're almost about ready to start putting in Jamie Johns. So what we want to do is empty the sterilising water out. What I like to do is get it and give it a little spin and make it create its own little whirlpool in a bottle. So you've emptied the sterilised water out. Next thing you want to do, put some fresh water in there. Your thumb in the lid, give it a good old shake, empty her out again. You'll do that a couple of times just to make sure it's rinsed out properly. Right. Then you want to let it dry out. Put it on some tissue paper. Like so, upside down. Let it drain out. If you're not using it straight away, get a cork or some sort of plug in it and leave it until you need it. But make sure you plug it up so it can't be contaminated. We're going to move on to the next bit with some demijohns I've already got prepared. Right, so for the next bit, we've got our sterilised demijohn with the funnel. We've got our sugar, yeast, balloon, bands to tie the top, and our sterilised needle. Right, so we'll get the apricot one done first because that's already reached room temperature. Right, so just put that down there. Oh. Okay. It's always important also to clean up as you go. Right, so we're going to rinse this funnel out. And we're going to dry this funnel. Paying special attention, we're going to twist this bit of kitchen paper up and we're going to put it in there. Make sure we're drying it up. Because next thing we need to do is get our little cup, Ben 10. And get our sugar. Now the recipe says 4 cups of 4 cups of sugar, but we did that with the red, so we're going to give these white ones an extra 2 cups of sugar, just to see if we can make it a little bit sweeter. So let's get that done. One. That's 2. Three. Sorry if you can hear a load of snoring in the background, that's Butch. And Butch is an English bulldog and he is 9 this year. Actually, that'll do. We get the sugar in. Oh, do one more. Because I lost count. We'll do one more. Right, so there we go. One more pack of sugar. One more sugar in there. Make sure all the sugar's in there. Get it all swooshy up. Get the sugar in the juice. There we go. Next, what we want to do is get 1 sachet of dried yeast. Like so. We want to use the funnel again because it's dry ingredients. And we want to get that all up in there. Like so. We give that a little swoosh about as well. Get that reacting with them sugars. Now the next bit you want to do is add water. If you're feeling adventurous and you've tapped a birch tree, use your birch water if you have enough. But we're just going to use regular old water. I'm going to fill this right up. A bit of rinse off the sides. See what's going on. Okay, finish topping this up. Okay, top that up like so. Right, the next bit we want to do is we want to get this balloon. We want to stretch it right over the top. See, now this is where it would be easier to use a cork and an airlock or bubble, but we don't have those. So we're going to make do with what we do have. Now Next bit you want to do is get your needle and poke several holes in this top. As you can see, it's now pretty baggy. Within a day or two it will start to inflate. But just to make sure, get our band, and we're going to tie that tight. Make sure it's all around the edge, that's it. We're going to tie that nice and tight on there. Then we're going to pick it up, we're going to give it a little shaky shake. Doesn't look like much now, as you can see it's all separated, but we're going to leave that to brew up for the next 4 weeks, and then we're going to siphon it off into another sterilised demijohn and leave it for a further 2 weeks, and then it should be ready. So I'm going to get on with the other two and come back when I've done. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3 wines. Can you guess what they are? No? This one here is the peach. This one is the first one we did. This was the mango. I apologise, that wasn't the first one we did. That was the apricot. This is the mango. You can see they're all different colours, slightly. So we're going to leave them ferment for the next 4 weeks. And we're going to siphon them off and let them settle, mature as it were, for another 2 weeks. And then we're going to test them. But when we siphon them, I'm going to smell to see if they smell poisonous, not horrible. Certain checks you could do by smelling. So we'll check them in 4 weeks. Thank you for watching this first part of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the ones we're on. Don't forget to check out the Bonfire merchandise shop. All the proceeds from the merchandise shop go into helping the channel. It's going to help us buy a new microphone, a new camera, just upgrade all the equipment so we've got better quality. Because I'm sure you can hear this is not really working microphone wise at the moment. But hey ho, we live and we learn. Yeah, any profits from the shop going into the channel help us improve. So go buy a t-shirt, even if you just buy a cup or a bag or a face mask, anything. It all helps go towards making this channel better. So thanks for watching. Get a thumbs up from me. I'll see you in a few weeks for part 2.